What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this mystery box, this big black mystery box, just showed up to the P.O. box. I figured I'd unbox it because I think I know what it is. It was postmarked from Jeff Keighley, who ran the Game Awards last year, so I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and I hope that I'm right. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel and didn't know this, I actually won a Game Award last year from the Game Awards. I won Trending Gamer. Now, that was a fan-voted category, and that meant that a lot of you got in there and voted me to the top. And I've thanked you guys, and I want to thank you again now. That said, there are also a lot of people who worked at different game companies and different magazines and stuff like that who nominated me for that award, and I've never thanked you guys, so I really, really appreciate that. I don't really feel like I was trending last year. I kind of feel like maybe this is like some sort of like lifetime achievement kind of thing. But either way, I've never won an award in my life, so I'm super grateful. And I know the cynical among us, including myself, don't really care for awards like this very much. But here's the thing. To me, this is one of the handful of times I've ever been recognized for what I've done here on YouTube. And it means a lot to me. It's also one of the very few times I've ever been nominated for anything, much less won anything in my life, unless you're including like Pinewood Derby in Boy Scouts or like a participation trophy for Little League. And I think it's nice to be recognized by the industry for my minor contribution to gaming. So if I cry during this, please don't make fun of me. Well, I must be right, because right there it is. The Game Awards. This is it. This is it, kids. Well, I must be right, because right there it is. The Game Awards. You don't... Wow, look at this. That is the real deal, like packed in velvet. Man, this feels way more important than it probably is. Whoa. Man, well, I did obviously get to hold this, not this exact one, but I did get to hold a version of the statue when they presented it to me. Here's the thing, a lot of people don't know this about award shows, but they actually have you hold a replica of the statue during the event. It's basically a prop, and then they take that one back from you so that they can later get a version inscribed for you, and that's what they've done here. The Game Awards 2016, Trending Gamer, Boogie2988. And this is heavier, I think, considerably heavier. Either that or I got way weaker, but heavier than the prop one that they used on stage. My goodness, this is 80 pounds if it's a pound. And I gotta say, it's actually pretty cool. It's real blocky down here and chunky down here, like old and kind of like pixelated. And then as you move up, it becomes less pixelated until it gets a little more similar to the graphics we see today. I think that's what they were going for when they designed this. But man, wow, that's really cool. I now have a really cool hood ornament. So where do we put this thing? Do we put it in here? You want me to just leave it right there?
No, I think we should put it on the mantle next
like
to the
next...
gold play button.
Then you're depriving the entire world for seeing in here when I make a video how self-centered I am. Look, I know it's just a silly hunk of metal from a silly award show, okay? But it's still real to me, damn it! It's still real to me. So huge thanks to the industry guys who nominated me. Huge thanks to my audience who voted for me. And to those who I was up against in the running, thank you for letting me win. Jacksepticeye, thank you for letting me win. Because at the end of the day, here's the thing, man. I feel isolated all the time here on YouTube because I'm just a guy making video games out of his bedroom with his dog and his wife and his video games, and that's about it. And I always just feel like I'm not having the impact that I want to have. But when I get to meet you guys at conventions, when I get to meet you at Retropalooza and VidCon and stuff like that, I know that I make an impact on your life, and that is absurdly rewarding. But that leads me to wondering whether or not I've left an impact on the gaming industry or on the hobby that we both love so very, very much. But this hunk of metal, and that night and the days that followed, and getting to meet the people who create the games that we love so very much, and hearing their stories about how they watch my videos and how I've impacted the industry, this represents that. It represents that I have made an impact, as minor as it is, and that's honestly all I ever wanted. So other than thank you, I guess there's nothing else left to say, so thank you guys as always. I'm going to link to my vlog from the Game Awards. I'll put it up at here or here somewhere, also in the description box below, maybe the comments section. If you want to watch that video, you can see what happened that night, how we won the awards, what we did while we were out in LA. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon, and thank you for this.